Thursday, May 30th of 2024. And we did two trades in our main option trading account. So I'll discuss these two trades and then briefly talk about the overall market. So first we sold the eBay July 19th $50 cash share put options. It got 71 cents per share for that. So looking at our charts here, first our top right chart, our hourly or 60-minute chart, we see eBay overall is in a nice uptrend. It's been finding nice support at this red 200 moving average, so that looks good. Down here on the bottom left, in our daily chart, we see that it's been finding support right around this green 50 moving average going back to the middle of April. And then recently, back here on, what day was this? This was on Friday. It broke through this major area of resistance. And so it broke through there, and now it's come back down and so far successfully retested this green 50 moving average. I'd like to see another candlestick or two, but right now, based on yesterday's candle, we have a nice test of support. Pretty high volume there, well above average. And today that gap was filled that it made yesterday. So the daily chart's looking good, looking like it's in a nice overall uptrend, so that looks good. And then on our weekly chart, if you notice here, notice we've made a higher low here. Notice we've made a higher high here. So that's looking good. Now we've formed another higher high right in here around, right here around this area in here. It's around $54, $55. So overall charts all looking good for eBay. So we have now a full initial position size, so we won't get any bigger right now unless we need to repair this. But overall, on a day that the market was down pretty good, eBay was up 2.3%, so it's good. All right, then ARE, so we sold to open the July 19th 105 cash put option, got $1.05 per share. This also finishes off our initial position in ARE. Now, kind of contrary to eBay, if you look at the top right chart, the hourly chart or 60-minute chart, we see overall it's in a downtrend right now. It's below the red 200 and green 50 moving average. So ideally, we'd love to see it above it. So this isn't why I did this trade today. I'll show you why in these other two charts. So now down here in our bottom left chart, our daily chart, notice that over the past several weeks, it's been a very strong downtrend. About 11% it's declined over the past couple of weeks. Pretty good volume. Below average for most days, about half the time below average. And 3 days looks like right at average. Today was above average. It did form a gap yesterday to the downside. Today filled that gap. Nice high volume today. Buyers came in and supported it, which is something that's happened, and here's kind of why I decided to do it. Something that's happened multiple times when it gets in this general area around this 114, 115 area. But notice that the lows from yesterday and today were lower than that. They were down here around 113. But notice how far out of the money we sold this put option. It closed today at 117. We sold it way down here at 105. It still got decent premium, $1. Of course, it's not that great of a return on capital if we hold it and if we use the whole $117 through expiration. So our plan is to try and get out of this early. So that's overall plan for this ARE trade. We are at a full position size in this now, so we won't plan to add to it unless we need to help prepare it. Overall, we do see that this 110, 111 area is an area that served as support for it multiple times. And this 130 area seems like it's serving as resistance for it, 130 to 135 up in here. So kind of stuck in a range right now, ARE is, and we'll look to continue riding that range. And if at all possible, we're going to close out the 105 and 110 cash put options with a July expiration early to improve our overall return. Now briefly, let's kind of peek at the market because it looks like it's kind of rolling over. See, they made another higher high, so still looking very bullish. I'm kind of focused here on our weekly chart. See that overall it's still in a really strong uptrend. Made a higher high a couple weeks ago, kind of found resistance at that same level, a little bit higher last week, and now we're coming down to how low will it go? Well, a couple possibilities. It's now broken through the highs of this wave back in here, which were at 524.61 cents. Now it looks like the next major of support would potentially be right in this area in here around 519 to the green 50 moving average on this daily chart, which would be 516.5. That's kind of the area it looks like it probably will target next. That would make the market come down not much, just another 1%, so not that much of a move before it looks to find support, and then I'll have to decide if it's going to keep going up and continue its bull run or come down. Now, weekly chart's has a little more room to run or to come down before that upward bullish trend is challenged. You have to come all the way down here below 500 to do that. So plenty of room here for the market to come down on this weekly chart before our bull trend is over. So one more thing to note here, over the past 6 trading days, we've had 4 that have been down days and 2 up days. And the 2 up days were definitely the weakest volume. See, the 4 strongest volume bars were on down days. So just kind of keep that in mind. So we see it rolling over, and we'll see how low it goes. So that's all for today. I hope you have a great evening.